In 1885, Henry met Clara Jane Bryant at a New Year's party, and they became engaged the following year. As a wedding gift, Henry's father gave him 40 acres of land, but Henry did not turn it into farmland. In 1891, Henry and Clara moved into a small apartment in Detroit. Around that time, Henry learned about the gasoline engine from a British magazine. The engine was being produced in small numbers by German engineer Nikolaus Otto. It was very different from steam engines and far more efficient. Henry immediately fell in love with the gasoline engine. To learn more, he took a job as a night engineer at the Edison Illuminating Company, earning $40 a month. His main task was repairing the generators, but once the engines were running, there was little else to do. This gave him plenty of time to study electricity. In 1893, his son Edsel was born. That same year, Henry was promoted to chief engineer, and his salary doubled to $100 per week. On June 4, 1896, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Henry completed his first experimental automobile. He called it the Quadricycle. It was a primitive vehicle, essentially created by placing two bicycles side by side. He later sold the car for $200 and used the money to fund a new project. With the support of the mayor of Detroit, Henry began building a second experimental vehicle. He invited William Murphy, a wealthy lumber merchant, for a test drive. When the ride ended, Murphy told Henry that he wanted to become his business partner. On August 5, 1899, the Detroit Automobile Company was founded. Unfortunately, the company collapsed just 1 year later. Henry's ideas for improving the automobile clashed with the shareholders, who were pushing for the production of passenger cars as quickly as possible. In addition, most of the required parts were produced by different companies. When deliveries were delayed, the entire factory was forced to stop and wait. The construction of the company's first vehicle, a delivery wagon, took 6 months. During the company's 2-year existence, only 20 vehicles were produced. As a result, Henry was dismissed, but he remained optimistic. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. Henry then turned his attention to racing cars. Auto racing was becoming extremely popular in the United States, and Henry saw it as a way to showcase his cars and their quality. 1 year later, a racing car designed by Ford defeated a vehicle built by Cleveland automobile manufacturer Alexander Winton. The 26-horsepower machine became the talk of the entire city. This popularity gave investors the confidence to support Henry for a second time. As a result, the Ford Motor Company was founded, with Henry Ford serving as its chief engineer.